What's happening with my camera? Start the stream. And my camera not fix. Come up, camera. Come up, come up, come up, come up, come up, come up, come up. Ah, good to go now. All right, so people, my apologies on with the camera. Anyways, people, welcome again to MG Sports TV, and we are going to finally get to do the Romain Blake interview. Finally, actually, my big star people say hard to get, you know. Yeah. So at some time you book appointment with the big star. Them. You know, like if you book appointment with Skeng and Vibes Cartel, and you have to wait. You really have to wait. A big star people. So, but anyways, people, welcome again to MG Sports TV. People, really, really glad to have you guys again. Happy New Year to all those who never tell. So me I telling you now. Looking forward to have a really, really good show, people. So, take out on the juice, take out on a snack, whatever you want to take out. Sit back, relax, and have a good show. So, without further ado, let's bring on the man himself. Same man a superstar, but I don't know anything go already. Alright, so let me bring him on, people. Let me bring him on. I don't know, so I will pass up me have to do here. Alright. So Romain Blake, what going, bro?
Good night, MG. Good night to the viewers. And just want to say Happy New Year to everyone, Yeah.
Oh, your mic kind of little bit low. Your mic kind of little bit low. I don't know if you can turn up it. Yeah, man. All right. So, you're one hard person to get in, Romain. Hard, you know. I know training and everything. So, start a new season, schoolboy football season just done. You know, you step up in the big man league. The big man league. Before we get onto that, how are you doing?
I'm good so far, I'm good. I'm just trying to put in the work and just, Yeah.
May I get a feedback? I mean, never get the feedback a while ago, you know. I don't know if I have earpods. It could be earpods. It could be earpods.
Probably fun.
No, it's still like the feedback. All right, it's probably gone. So how are you doing, Romain? How are you doing?
I'm good so far, just coming out of a season, it's just football, so
Mm-hmm.
now I'm back in the Premier League, what I was just training and just trying to achieve another goal from there, after winning the Money Cup and the Champions Cup.
All right. Nice. So the people want to know because a lot of people can consistently asking me now. Where are you from?
Well, Romain Blake, I'm originally from Siwa Drive, also known as Samarkand,
Mm-hmm.
in the vicinity of Waterhouse, But yeah, I grew up in Samarkand, from a younger age. Attend Siwa Drive Basic School and then move on to Marvally Primary and Junior High,
Mm-hmm.
which then went to Jamaica College. And, it was all from there.
Yeah, so somebody said they're not here.
Now you're good.
Yeah, man. All right. Yes, your earpod. Yes, your earpod them. Disconnect your earpod them.
Alright.
Disconnect your earpod them.
Talk.
And let me see if you're more clear now.
Alright, yeah, you're better now.
Yeah. I'm still like you want to look a crackle, but most can we work with that. People, let me know if people in the comment section. Let me know if you're hearing me. Yeah, hear him clearly, as clear as possible. Yeah. So what you just start? JC Romain.
I started JC from grade 7. I think I was age 12, from age 7.
I see you go through the normal Pepsi, Coles.
First from Pepsi, Coles. Now, Pepsi, I would say Pepsi because Pepsi was a hard time for me, at JC.
Why?
Because to be honest, at that age, I was a bit fat, and lazy at that time, Yeah.
I said bulky.
Yeah, fat, lazy, and just. I think I never have the mindset I had now.
Mm-hmm.
Then, and I have to I'm glad it happened because I learned a lot from it, you know.
Mm-hmm.
Because in Pepsi, I was lazy. I was very lazy. Never like go training.
Mm-hmm.
Never take anything serious. And I think I sat out a whole Pepsi season in the stands, you know, watching. Couldn't get a game.
Yeah.
And yeah, yeah, I surprised you. I said Blake in the stands, yeah. But it teach me a lot, you know. It pushed me to do more,
Mm-hmm.
and it forced me to do a lot more.
That's interesting. That's interesting. So, at what age you really did start take it serious?
That's it. At one point, you know, at that age, you know, I was when they see I watch Pepsi and you're like you can't play Pepsi, I say, oh, you start off high,
Mm-hmm.
and then bam, you went to Pepsi, you can't play Pepsi, I say you're not getting a game. So at that time I was contemplating it, you know, so I wonder if I just leave JC or probably scuba football is not my thing, you see me? So
Okay.
just continue with the club thing at Waterhouse because at that time I was playing under 15 for Waterhouse. Yes, so
Oh, so you were playing under 15 for Watos, but you couldn't make the
yeah,
JC Pepsi team.
couldn't get a game. Couldn't.
The
So
players that was better, but players them in front there was better than you.
it's not really better than, but I was just too lazy at that time. Lazy. We just made fat, lazy, and just never like work.
Oh, okay. So
But
as I said, when things really started to change, where you start to really take football serious and start shed the weight, at what age?
at age 14, 15, you know, after calls it was COVID.
Mm-hmm.
So I think after many people don't like the COVID era or the you
Mm-hmm.
know the during the COVID times, but I think it really pushed me a lot. You know, it forced me to do more and work harder. You know, because when the COVID just started, I think times were a bit hard at that time.
Mm-hmm.
Um, the whole family getting money at that time it was a bit hard. 'Cause, you know, we had to stay in. So
Mm-hmm.
I just pushed myself. I pushed myself, and I went to go and try out for the Waterhouse Premier League team.
Mm-hmm.
Because you know, at that time, I make a little something. So you know, at the same time, did I contribute to something?
Yeah.
You know,
Something
so
just to help you out.
yeah.
Yeah.
So
Makes sense. So when you try out, well, you were successful.
I wouldn't say so. You know, I swear I wouldn't say so. I wouldn't say so. But I think it's a learning stage. At that time, I was, you know, making a lot of mistakes. But kudos to the guys. They weren't there to, you know, pick on you and say, yo, you know, just they were there to lift you up, to lift me up, and not bring me down. You know, when I make the mistakes.
Okay. So
Yeah.
since you start playing football, which player would look and say, this is the player that I would want? Which international or professional player I say that this is the player that I want to be like? Or I carve my game out to be like that player.
Alright, so player that I admire the most, I would say Chicharito, Javier Hernandez. A lot of people will be surprised and say, "How that is it?"
Yeah. How that?
Yeah. I think from a younger age, I used to go over to a neighbor and watch Manchester United because his favorite team was Manchester United.
Mm-mm.
And from
Wrong
ever since
choice.
then, you know, watching, you know, they always I see Chicharito. Every time he come on, it's a goal. Every time he start, it's a goal at Manchester United. So I think when I was younger, I did love him. I did love him. I swear I did love him.
So,
Chicharito. Yeah.
so question, were you
So I
always
even
a
get the
centre back?
nickname Chicharito and think. Can't repeat?
Were you always a centre back?
No.
What position you started off?
I started playing midfield for Marvel Primary and Junior High. I went to Waterhouse, then I played midfield and centre back. Then at JC I played midfield, striker, and in the morning cup, you know, in the morning cup, striker for Colts. I played striker for Colts, yeah.
Oh, much goal you score?
And then in the morning cup, I think I finished the season with 2 goals because I never really started that strike. So the cold season was a bit upside down. I started the cold season at CDM, and then I think we lost a striker by the name of Jade Clark, And
Oh, okay, okay.
I hear me?
Yeah, man, me I hear, man. Me I hear.
Yeah.
Can I jump
Sorry
a while
about
ago?
that.
What here?
Yeah. So the cold season, I started the cold season playing midfield, CDM, and then at the back end I went to striker from the quarterfinal round, go straight up to the semi-final.
Ooh. Yeah,
Yeah.
well, a return of 2 goals is not that bad still, you know. Uh, People look like they might have a bit of Wi-Fi problem. Um,
Come back again?
yeah, man. I don't know what happened. I don't really
No,
know what
sorry
happened.
about that. Somebody I called. That's it.
Oh, somebody
Sorry
a
about
call.
that.
Okay, 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 okay.
Yeah.
And I understand that. Yeah.
Sorry.
So as I said, still, you play the striker role. Um, so what did you learn playing at the striker role, at the striker position?
I think the at that age I was still, you still have a lot more to learn, and even now I still have a lot more to learn. So learn what I learned playing striker, I think that will be a hard one for answer.
Mm-hmm.
But the role I got while I was playing striker, I think it was just it was to drop deep, because at that time I was playing a bit as a 10,
Mm-hmm.
so basically center forward as a 9.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
False
so
nine, like.
yeah, falls 9. Yeah, so I had to support, and then just the wingers would normally go tuck inside,
Mm-hmm.
So
Question. So would you say that that little small stint that you played as striker, now that you're playing defender, it would have given you an insight on what a striker would want to do playing against you?
I think no, not really, because it wasn't that long. I think it was like 3 games playing striker.
Okay.
Yes, so not really. It wouldn't, not really.
Mm-hmm. So your early developmental stage. Which coach would you say had the biggest impact on your early developmental stage?
Um, I would say all of them. All of them contributed a lot. During the while playing Premier League. I think I don't remember the name, but yeah, Jermaine McCoy. He used to play for Marvel and
Mm-hmm.
then, so it's Jermaine McCoy. From Jermaine McCoy to Coach Palmer, who coaches the Pepsi for Jamaica College now. Then Donald Stewart, the Coles, and then Coach Fergie and Marcel Gale. So I think they all contributed a lot to my development, and they're still contributing up to now.
All right. Well said.
Yeah.
So since you're playing football, when was the first time you put your hand on a silverware, and what was it like?
It was Premier League, Premier League, Premier and Junior League. Um, at that young age, winning Premier League, I was in 4th grade. So it was a lot of, you're excited and all of that. Yeah, so it was a great feeling, and yeah.
Interesting, interesting. So when you left from Premier League, so basically you would have known what it feels like to win a trophy. Going to JC now, how many titles you have won since you have been at JC?
2 Pepsi, one of them. I don't really count one of them because one of them I was in the stands.
Okay.
So I
But
wouldn't
were you a
count
part
one
of
of
the
them.
team?
Yeah, I was a part of the team. So
Fair
yeah,
enough.
2 Pepsi, a Manning Cup, and a Champions Cup. So 4 titles.
Ooh.
Sure.
So the Manning Cup would be this season Manning Cup.
This is the Manning Cup, yeah.
Oh, interesting. And the Champions Cup.
Yeah, remember
So
I never good them time, so I could win it 2019. 2019 mean stands.
what age you started playing Manning Cup?
At age 15, 16, that time after the COVID, which I said was
Mm-hmm.
probably, I think, the best part of my life, the COVID era. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I came back from Miami, and came down to play schoolboy football, which Manning Cup, yeah.
Yeah. Me no, maybe you might not want to touch on that, but I heard that you had a little small stint in Miami. What was it for you?
Yeah, it was I think it's for now it's the most memorable part of my footballing career, I
Mm-hmm.
was so I went to the story behind it, I think the story behind it, many a lot of people would be surprised as well
Mm-hmm.
because when as a footballer, a lot of coaches tell you don't go and play in the idle ball games and all of that.
Yeah, true.
So so it really started from there for me. I was playing idle ball game, and Coach Brown, I want to say thanks to Coach Brown again. So you'll definitely hear me saying thanks. Um, he saw me playing idle ball game in Marvel UN then, and from that he saw me and he liked me, and he had a club over in Miami by the name of Inter Florida.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so it's a small aspiring club, and I think it will definitely rise through the ranks of the Florida. Yeah. So he saw me and he brought me up there to Inter Florida, where I was staying with
Mm-hmm.
my auntie from out here. So yeah, and he made a phone call, and when he told me that he made a phone, he said, he talk like this. He said, "Yo, ropes, just come there, the
Mm-hmm.
game we have played." And him said, I said, "Coach, it will be that." Yes, I said, "Coach, I joke that give me some, man, coach." So, and him tell me that the later in the day we played a game against Western.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of people know it. Western. I think it's Western FC. I think Western Academy. And after that, it was all uphill for me. The scouts from Inter Miami saw me and they liked me, and they invited me on a trial for I think 3 days.
Mm-hmm.
They say it was a trial for just 3 days, and I went on it, and I performed, and it keep on extending, and it reached up to a point where I was there for like 9 months. I even went back to Jamaica and go back over
Wow.
there. Yeah, but the the rough part behind that, I could have signed at that age because I was like 15.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
So I started out with the under 15, then up to the under 17, and then I was there. I was with the USL team for I think about 3 weeks before I come back to Jamaica. Yeah, so
At 15.
the only at 15, training the USL, and I think we had a couple mixed training with the MLS. So
So, so,
combined training with the MLS.
so the USL team that you're training was the first team you're training with, right?
I started with the second team, the USL team.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, because they had a USL team name. It was Fort Lauderdale CF. Yeah, it was Fort Lauderdale CF. So I was training with the second team, and every now and then, they might combine the training because it was still preseason for the MLS. So yeah, it was a combined training at times,
Okay.
about 3 times. So
All
I'd say I trained with the first team as well at age 15.
right. All right. All right. So after you came back from that, now, one of the questions is how difficult was it for you to make the JC Manning Cup team at such a young age?
There was still doubts, at age 15 coming back, and you still never dominate the ranks as a young footballer from Pepsi come up to Colts. So I think for me it was still hard, but I went there, and as I said, different mindset from how I was in Pepsi.
Mm-hmm.
So I just went there and push and work hard, and I can say now that it was a success.
Ooh. After the thought, eh?
Yeah.
Interesting. Really, really interesting. Clearly, schoolboy football and Jamaica Premier League are two different levels. And my question to you is because up to last night I was watching another schoolboy footballer, top talent in schoolboy football. Had a difficult time. He played good, but he had a difficult time. How is the transition for you between schoolboy football and Jamaica Premier League?
I still can't give a good answer on that yet, but I think the 2 games that I've played so far, I've started 2 games since the
Mm-hmm.
Manning Cup has finished, and I've started 2 games so far, and I'd say um, it was a good it was 2 good performance from me. I'd say the consistency from schoolboy football bring over to the JPL. I think it's been the same from the schoolboy football, but there's always a time when you're going to make mistakes,
Mm-hmm.
and I think when I make mistakes, my teammates will be there to help me up
Help you out.
and guide me and stuff. Yeah.
So, to you, what is the difference in regards to the levels between schoolboy football and the Premier League? What do you think are the differences? Like, I'm not sure, maybe speed, physicality, all these things. What do you think is the difference between both levels?
A bit of everything. At the JPL, I think it's a bit more physical because now you're playing against players that are big,
Mm-hmm.
big like you. Fast, some even faster than you. You have to just adjust, and it's still a learning stage and a development stage.
Mm-hmm.
So you have to just go and learn and just listen to the. No matter you might dominate the schoolboy football tournament throughout the whole squad, but you still have to, when you transition from the schoolboy football to the APA, you still have to listen and take instruction, advice from the elements because you want it, you know.
It kind of broke up. I'm not sure if I the internet. Let me check if I my internet to see if I my internet a drop. Let me check. Kind of good for my side, but anyways, I think that kind of good now. Um, me assume that one of your teammate this, Christian said, who is the bigger man on the campus, Romain Blake or Mark Anthony Miller?
I can't tell you that. Let's say Mark Anthony Miller. Let's say Mark
Don't
Anthony
make him
Miller.
pressure you. Don't make him pressure you. Don't make him pressure you. No, a question that I always ask most footballers, balancing school and football, especially schoolboy football during that time period. How do you go about balancing that schoolboy football, Premier League, and also school?
To be honest, I think for me, although I can't speak for myself, it's very difficult,
Mm-hmm.
because even especially throughout all right, just say let's say the schoolboy football lasts for the whole first term of school,
Mm-hmm.
So basically, I think for me it's hard because I would say I miss out on a lot for the whole first term, but yeah, other teammates they can manage well, and they usually help us around them, So even for
Mm-hmm.
Xavier Davidson, he would normally help me a lot and stuff, when yeah.
Understood. Understood. Me come know, one time I play schoolboy football, I think a little bit of time I sleep in a class.
Yeah, man, it's hard, man. You have training. You have
Me-
training from 5 o'clock. No,
yeah.
you have
Ah.
training from 5 o'clock, go straight to 7, and then you have
Mm,
school the next morning. Yeah.
that tough. That tough. How would you describe yourself as a player? What kind of player are you?
I normally don't answer this question. I think I normally just I let people answer it because I think as a lot would, many would say, I'm a really calm player. I don't. A lot of people look at it and say I'm not gonna really bother him and all of that, but I don't. I don't know what to answer that question. I,
I, I understood.
I
No,
probably
based off your
I'd rather
training.
other people answer it.
Continue, me here. Continue.
No, I said I would rather other people answer it than me because I don't know.
All right. All right. So based off you or who you're playing football right now, as a centre back, where you see yourself in the next 5, 6, maybe 10 years from now, as a footballer in a footballing career. Put yourself in a position and say, this is what I want. Where would you say that's where you want to be in the next 10 years from now?
It's not always what you want to get, That's
True.
life, It's not always what you want to get. But I think for now, I'm just working hard, and just see where it takes me in the next 5, 10 years.
The internet a drop again. Internet
Drop
a drop
again.
again.
I don't mind, man.
Enough you. Me no know.
I don't mind.
Maybe the
Sure,
connection. Maybe the connection.
sure, I don't mind. Sure.
Maybe the connection. So as I said, still, definitely say he's a calm player, but so basically that explain himself as a player who, based off of what me see, a player who's very calm and composed. Your position on the football pitch. What are the positions that you see yourself can play and being really, really good at those positions?
The Inter Miami trial I was telling you about just
Mm-hmm.
earlier. I started that as a right back.
Right back.
So at
Interesting.
15. Yeah, and I went on a trial about right before the schoolboy football start. I was playing right back again.
Ooh.
So I think, and even on the under 20
Same
tryout,
thing
I
I
was
reach.
playing right wing.
Right
I was
wing?
playing right wing. Yeah, I was playing right wing there as well. So I see myself as a very versatile player. I can play anywhere. So you never know what the future brings. You might see Blake playing left wing in the next 10 years.
It reignite the striker potential now, right?
Yeah.
All right. What was the first time you represented Jamaica? What age was the first time you represented Jamaica?
At age 16, the under 20 that we played earlier, about was like a year ago.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that was my first time representing Jamaica. Getting that email or that the text message that you're in the you're in the
Your mic. Your mic gone, Romain. No man, your mic gone. Clean, clean, clean gone. Uh Let me check something. It gone. Mic gone. I'm not sure what happened. But you hear me though. Oh, people, a bit of technical difficulties, people. We're losing mic. Think he might jump off and jump back on, people. Or apologies. Yeah, hear me now?
yeah,
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 man. Yeah,
Alright,
man.
yeah, good.
Right, me I hear a clear, 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 clear. Alright, he's back with
Alright.
us, people. He's back with us. Yeah. How was it feeling when you got that email or that text message that hey, come and play for the Reggae Boys?
I think for me, probably one of the best moments of my life so far. It's always a dream. No matter how much the controversy might be going on in the in the whole national program, I think every Jamaican dream. Wanting to put on that black, gold, and green. So for me, it was a it was a great experience, and I learned a lot from it. Yeah.
How did your family felt about that? About you representing the national colors?
Um, I would say a lot of them were a bit surprised, but I think after the whole first season of Manning Cup, I think it was a bit expected.
Mm-hmm.
So I think it was mixed emotion. A lot of them expected it, and a lot were surprised.
Yeah.
Even
Um.
myself was surprised.
Unfortunately, the under 20 championship didn't turn out as what most of you guys would want it to be. I was here watching, a few battering. um, your camera gone again, yeah? Yeah, hear me?
Yeah, man.
Your camera gone. Me don't know what going.
Yeah. Is that you know?
No, sir. Straight black me I see. So me know if you turn off the camera and turn it back.
Alright.
No, sir.
Still not see me?
No, man. Mm-mm. It seems like a connection problem again. Maybe your phone will jump off and network and back on. Yeah. Ugly face. If I come back on, people, let's give it a small second. It's connection problem, people. It's just connection problem. So you see him back with us now. He's back with us now. Yes, he's back with us,
Yeah,
people.
you were saying it wasn't that successful in
Yeah,
the whole tournament.
yeah, man.
Yeah.
So re experience. What was it like for you? How difficult was it? And what's the difference with it and schoolboy football? And also even putting if you even factor in even the Jamaica Premier League as well. What was the difference with that experience that you experienced? You're playing in that competition.
I think it was a whole different thing, a whole complete different thing. Even the game against Honduras, I think the atmosphere is hectic and stuff. And I think a lot of us that when you that see it on TV, watching a Premier League game on
Yeah.
a Sunday or a Saturday, you hear the fans in the background. But trust me, the Honduras game, fans them could have taken off the whole roof. I tell
Ooh.
you, loud. Yeah, so and that game ended 5-0.
Aye.
And I
Andreas
think I
boys
had
are
a
up
lot
for it.
I think I had a lot to do with that to the game ending 5-0. I made a lot of mistakes in that game.
No man.
But
Come on, man. No beat yourself like
no,
that, man.
no, I just need that.
Me know say I
Yeah,
say same, but me always telling her, man. Me always telling her, Blake. It makes you can't beat yourself for everything. Every
no, my have to.
No man, listen to me I say. For every error you make in life, look at it as a learning curve. Every mistake you make, look at it as a learning curve. Nothing wrong with beat yourself still.
No, but at first you have to highlight, say, yeah, you made it, then you have to
Alright.
use it as a learning curve. A lot
Fair
of
enough.
people don't accept that, yeah, they make the mistakes, and that that kind of lead them away from, learning from it. So I'm a
Alright.
person that will accept it and then, yeah, learn from it. Yeah,
Alright. I'm humble enough to say you are correct. You're very,
yeah,
very correct on that. Acknowledging where you're going where it went wrong and definitely then you can fix it. I
yeah.
definitely accept that. Now, um how was the feeling amongst the teammates and such? Even not even just the Honduras, but really failure of the campaign. How did you guys feel about that? And do you see yourself as the next opportunity you get, you know where you can say, okay, we can do this because I've experienced this before.
I think for us at the under 20, I think we realized too late that it could have happened. That's my thought on it. I think we realized that we could have made it to the World Cup a bit too late.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, I think. But for us, it's a learning curve, and as youngsters, we have to just learn from it and move on and try to improve for going forward.
Understood, understood. Um, Now this last, well, I'm not sure now. Question, a lot of people ask question. Will we be playing Money Cup again?
It's a possibility. It's a possibility.
Oh, somebody asked, how old you be?
I'm 17 years old.
17. See, I'm young
Running
people.
big
I'm young.
17.
So that basically about two more season. If
No, one. No, one.
one,
'Cause, yeah,
the month.
July 24th. Yes, so it's
Oh,
one.
oh. So you hear that, people. You have one more.
It,
You have one more season. If more player.
it's a, it's always a possibility. Yeah.
Fair enough. Fair enough. All right. So what is it that Romain Blake do in his spare time?
I'm always training. So when I have a spare time, I mostly eat and sleep. That mostly cover most always I recover the sleeping. I
Yeah.
don't really go out a lot and all of that, so I just stay in, watch movies and sleep.
Oh. So come here as a trick me on FIFA. You play FIFA?
Hmm? Yeah, I'm play, yeah,
So
yeah.
you go like you want to trick me on FIFA, so
Who's that?
enough for me see I try to trick me on FIFA, you know.
Yeah,
I mean,
man, it's a mini game mate every now and then. Yeah, I know I'm kinda easy to.
alright, I'm gonna say it publicly. So I say it public to everybody who watch. People, if you say 1 minute game, mate, people, I can remember 1 week straight me no sleep. Well, me sleep yes, like one hour, 1 hour. I play FIFA. There's a big finger here and a big finger here. At one point, they grow something tough, funny. because of the
Yeah,
remote control.
yeah,
So people,
yeah,
yeah. So all that people want to run in, say boy, they want beat up MG on FIFA. Yeah, man.
yeah.
Who we
That,
get?
I think the
Rochester,
game.
Ziminese, whole that man them want run in. That's why I say calm on yourself, man. Calm on yourself. Yeah. So since playing schoolboy football, which one of the years in schoolboy football let's say is the most memorable year in schoolboy football, or since you're playing football?
I would say my second year of Pepsi, the year where I didn't get any game. I was in the stands because I think that changed something inside of me. I would say it forced me to just look at myself and even look at my family background and stuff and see that say, oh, there's a strong chance where you can make it and you can help your family out of the football way. So you have to get serious and start take it serious. So I would say my second season of Pepsi.
Ooh, that's interesting, no? Because I've never really heard anyone using a life changing experience as the most important experience in their life. At first, actually, at first me hear somebody said that. Most people would say, boy, lifting a trophy or something like that, something where it's about excitement. And for you, it is actually the aspect of a life changing moment, a reflection moment. Said, this shouldn't be me, and I respect that. I definitely respect that, and it's good to know because so far most of them know what me know reason with all on humble,
Yeah,
and that's
yeah.
yeah. And maybe that's another reason why probably true you know some humble too, so that's another reason because you know some a big ball already and thing and
No more where you get along with, yeah.
yeah. So I spoke about your schooling and such forth. Now, read the schoolboy football season that just completed. Would you say that season was a success for you and your team?
I would say yes. I think yes, but I think we're still disappointed. Still a bit disappointed, because even though we won the two titles, which is the Manning Cup and the Champions Cup,
Mm-hmm.
we weren't satisfied, but I think the game in the Oliver Shield, we were a bit legged and tired, but it was a well played game from Clarendon College, and I just want to say congrats, Yeah,
Yeah, them boy are tough man. Them tough man. Me tell them say them
yeah,
tough. Them tough. You can't go face them man. They're enough fresh. You have to fresh.
yeah, man, yeah,
You have to
yeah,
fresh.
they're from the A game.
Oh, and would you say that this season that was actually one of the toughest games that you guys have played this season?
Yeah, I think it would be the Clarendon College match. Yeah, yeah,
Mm, interesting.
really, yeah.
Mm. Cause now like no, when you work, match, work. I mean, even Kante, Kante is one of the fittest player in the school football.
Up and down, yeah, fit. Up and down.
True,
Even
true,
one
true.
time, even one of the time in the game, I see myself the way up
Question.
a right wing, and
Yes.
yeah,
True. True.
I
True.
be,
That's
yeah,
true.
we did down by 2 goals. I mean, I try give
Yeah.
that push, me and Xavier at times, This time you see me at right wing going up and come back down, and next time you see Xavier dribble out with the ball, go straight up to over the opponent half and a pick a pass. So yeah,
Yeah.
I think
Yeah. Yeah.
it
We
pushed
know.
me a lot.
Yeah. We know some of the time when pressure reach them things that can happen still. This season, which if you should say you'd want to play back a team again out of the schoolboy football competition, who would that team be?
Um, I would say Clarendon College. I would say Clarendon College definitely. I
Why?
think
Why would it be? Why?
because I'm a whole unbeaten spell throughout the whole of the schoolboy football, and
Mm.
then a flash at the end of the tournament, somebody just come and take it from you. So I think I would say I'd love to play Clarendon College again, but uh, maybe it will happen, maybe not.
And I would pay
Maybe in
money
the
to come and
future.
watch that match, man. I would definitely pay money to come and watch that match.
Yeah, I think I fit JC and a fit CC. Yeah, I think the crowd, the supporters will need popcorn this time.
What?
sit
Hey,
down and eat
if
and
that
watch.
much, if that much at 10,000 Blake, me don't know where I get the money from.
Yeah, man, would have paid for watch it too, man.
They say you don't pay for watch it too.
Yeah, would have paid for watch it too.
Yeah, that would definitely be a interesting one. Somebody asks how you balance relationship, school, football, and family life. Yeah, interesting one. How you balance family life with all of this? That's an interesting one.
How I balance family life. I think I cope with it pretty well. When I have games, when my family can make it to the games, I think they're all there to support me and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
And when it's the other way around, I'm there to support, and give my advice and help. So I think we're dealing with it good, and yeah, I think we're dealing with it good.
Um, as a young youth, who aspire to do so great, in his footballing career for his future, who would you say the person that inspired you? Is your back door? Is the person that always say, "Hey, work hard." That one individual who is always there, motivating you. Who do you say that person is?
As I say, all the coaches that I've worked under, I think they played a great part into that, and I think my father, Kevin Blake, he used to attend Kingston College.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of people might surprise and say, "Oh, that what my father got Casey and you got JC." But my father play a lot of part in it. My brother, Richard Hidait, used to play for Calabar.
Mm-mm.
And
Sunday all over the place.
yeah, the whole family contributed, just always there to push her, yeah. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Even
Interesting.
friends.
Interesting. Penny Cook, yo, Penny Cook say I asked him wine free for tackle me in a training. Yo, big up Penny
Who?
Cook.
Penny.
Yeah, man. Big up Penny.
Penny remember he was a goalkeeper, still a goalkeeper,
I said, why is it so difficult?
Hey,
Okay.
Penny said,
Oh shit.
"True, me no want hurt him, man.
Penny man no want hurt you. Man no want bust the lace, Penny.
True, me no want hurt him."
Man no want bust the lace, man. You say man a bust lace, man a bust lace hard, no man. Yeah. Somebody Orion Watson asked for the Caribbean Championship. Will you be playing in the Caribbean Championship?
Yes, I will be playing. Yeah. I'll be playing the Caribbean Champions.
Have you seen any of the other teams? Benedict or Fatima. Have you seen how they play?
Yeah. I think I've watched piece and piece of each games.
Mm-hmm.
When it was during our schoolboy football season.
Mm-hmm.
I think it was showing on Sportsmax, and I think I watched a bit of it. Even I think it was a penalty shootout between St. Benedict's and the next team. Yeah, I've watched piece of it.
Interesting. So how impressed are they? Are you fearful, or are you know exactly what to expect from them? Are you not even impressed?
No. I wouldn't say you know what to expect, but I think they're really fast. They move the ball quickly, and because in Trinidad, I think I'm even surprised. The schoolboy football they're playing on some really high class football pitch. So
True.
they move the ball, quickly. They're fast, and I think we have to just prepare for it and you know try to stop it.
Yeah. Well, let me give you my opinion. I've seen them. I've even seen the final between Benedict and Fatima. And if I'm being honest, I can say I see one and two individual players who look really, really good. But I could be wrong. But based off what I see, my perspective, I think you guys are more than qualified enough to to put them aside. Just saying. Just saying. I mean, can be wrong,
Football is football is predictable,
True.
So
True.
you never know. You never know what may happen.
All right. So another question. Someone asks, as a centre back, right? Give me how tall are you?
5'8".
5'8".
Yeah, a lot of people say 5'2", 5'1". 5'8". Yeah.
Yeah. All right. So one of the question is asked because the reason why the person is asking this question because on a worldwide basis, not many people recognize short defenders. Not many people. How do you handle even going up against taller physical players? How do you manage to do that? Like winning headers and these things. How do you manage it?
I think now the game is evolving and stuff. I can even speak for a former, currently Manchester United player right now. I think Lisandro Martinez. I watch him a lot. Manchester United is my favorite team as well. So I think as a short centre back going up against big tall striker, I think you have to just be aggressive and you have to read the game. You have to read the game well and stuff. So it really makes up for your height and stuff. But I think sometimes sometimes they're gonna get what would I say, out jumped and all of that. But I think I haven't no consequence now come for it yet.
All right, well said. Because we can't bash Lisandro. The man lift up a World Cup trophy. We're gonna bash him. Exactly, and he might right now.
I'm about 5'7".
I think I'm about 5'7", 5'8", yes.
5'7", 5'8", yeah.
Yeah, about your height.
A lot of people say me look 5'2", 5'1", but I think the body mass, my whole body mass, it come by me like I think if I was skinny, then it would have probably shown more that him look a little bit taller.
True. Cause you're stocky. You look stocky, man.
Look like a midget. Yeah. A lot of people say you look like a midget, yeah.
The fresh guy said I'm 5'9", actually. But look on it now. Somebody in the comments said, boy, look how Maguire tall and he's not ready. So, is that true?
For me, I think Maguire is a really good defender. I think. No, but.
All right. So, let me hear you answer.
To reach that stage in your career, I think you have to be a really exceptional defender. But I think now he's going through a rough time, and I think he'll bounce back from it. I think so.
Well, fair enough. You're a polite young man, very humble. In my perspective, because me can speak freely, me think saying chap Manchester United. Even less I get chop. But I one of them things that somebody you gotta always have somebody who slip tree crack. You always have the one person where it deem it look like him good. But something they teach me in the army. They say if you're not good, look good. If you're not good, look good.
No, I think I'm just I go through a tough time. I think
a long tough time still, but
a
long bad patch.
Player, even now as a young player, I have to look at it and try to learn from it, see me, because see the whole media, the whole fans, it's a lot of backlash and stuff going at him, and you have to deal with it anyhow. So as a young player, I have to learn from it that sometimes times are gonna get tough and rough, but you have to just be strong and work hard, see me, and go through. And I think he's dealing with it well.
Yeah. Can't deny that. How important for you is self-belief and self-confidence, saying that I can do it? How important is that for you?
I don't really tell myself that a lot. That say, you can do it. I never, not really. I mostly tell myself just work hard and hopefully it happens, because nothing in life is certain. So you have to just work hard for it and hopefully you get the reward for it. Or if you don't get the reward, you learn from it.
Well said. Hey, say come here, you can go into politics, though.
Me? No, man. I hear people say I can't talk. No, man.
Yeah, man.
I'm too shy for that. I'm afraid of
We can't tell her. Me can't tell her. Hey, yes, one time I grow. Well, even now, me shy. Me can't tell her. It's the camera thing.
Man.
As much as I do it, me not like in front of the camera. Me tell her. If one picture, take me a hide.
Too shy for that, man. Shy.
Yeah. So this schoolboy football season, players that you have seen in this in a squad, who would you say is the best player you have played with this season? I know say I go say boy everybody good, but normally there's always a one stand up player can say boy this player is a very good player that you have played with this season.
As I say a while ago, like I say, not everybody good, yeah. Because I think we
Political.
have, uh, uh, I think this season we have a great squad, and I think a lot of them, a lot of players are better than a lot of players in certain areas, So I think I learn a lot from them, Especially I think Xavier, I'd say Xavier Davidson, Tyreek Zimenez, you have Macon Aldridge, you have Kevin Wilson, you have Michael Graham, you have Dante Wines, you have even the young Jamali Bennett, I learned
Mm-hmm.
a lot from him, at that young age. You have Saviola Blake, you have Renzi Jr. And I probably named the whole squad right there.
Yeah, people tell you can't go into politics.
Yeah,
He can't go into politics, people. Him tough for me. People say me love. They all say me full of political answers, but you're tough. You're tough.
no,
You're tough.
but to be honest for you,
No,
the whole
yeah.
team play a big part, and a lot of players are stronger than other players in different areas, But I think for us, we help each other a lot and try to improve, on each other weakness. Yeah.
Well said. Well said. Camaraderie in the squad. How close or tight knit is the squad together? Brotherhood. How close is it?
I think we started off the whole first round not being on camp, and we still we still managed to keep that togetherness. But I think after we went on camp together, I think you can see it started falling together. I think we got a lot closer and stuff. And I think even now you can say it after the season finished. I can come forth and say I miss them a lot. To be honest, miss being on camp and stuff. Yeah,
Mm. Tough. It's because when
yeah,
you kind of get used to it over a time period. I know the
yeah.
boy when you
You
get up
know,
a certain hour, you can reason them and you
yeah,
can reason him. Yeah, yeah.
yeah.
Me understand that. Camping for me was fun. Um,
The,
it's one time I play schoolboy football. Camper down came and camp with us, and it was
yeah,
a big thing between the two schools, them pan camp and this
yeah.
and that. Be things going, man. And two PS and people.
No, we never had a lot of that this year.
Me must say, enough, this new generation of footballers, only kind of
Yeah.
more softer, only kind of more sensitive.
No, you wouldn't
Back in
say
a few
more
days, were
soft.
rough.
No, I think no. I think this group. I think we were more focused and mature. So I think we never had that. Whereas we started camping in the second round, so we never had the time to joke around and stuff.
True.
So yeah,
And understood. But more for me, it still was the earlier part in the camping when I think when we just start, yeah.
first round
Yeah, no, when we just start camp. Normally, when I play the
preseason.
Casa Cup, we start camp from about July.
Yeah, during the preseason.
Yeah, we start camp from. So the
Come on,
first
them
month,
can
we find out who's soft and who can make it.
they are two pace man,
Yeah,
two
man,
pace
toothpaste and polish,
and,
man, and boy,
and
have to take with
smoke
themselves,
pace
water in a bed. Yeah,
and throw
it
suitcase
was
in either
it was
team.
squad kind of reason the one place a reason and another man there is a go and sleep. That can't go on.
Yeah, yeah.
But I say go. So Romain Blake, looking forward to see what you guys have to bring forward for the champion, the competition that's coming up for the weekend competition, and I think the next 2 weeks from now, right?
I think it's the 13 and the 14. Yeah, so next 2 weeks.
That's a week from now.
Week, yeah.
When is it that preparations will be starting for JC for that? And are you guys haven't really started that out as yet?
I think it's being dealt with by the whole management team and the coaching staff, but we haven't gotten that update as yet as players.
'Cause
Yeah.
it's close, and can tell us, can't, no want them man they come beat we, man. They mad. The two best of the best, you're mad. Can't happen, man. Can't happen. Anyway, so people in the comment section, I've already told you guys this is not going to be a long. So a lot of people are saying, I have a whole pack question come in. Yes, Visionary Allen, He has an agent, man. He has an agent. People have to whole person. Somebody said JC is a politician school. Oh, 876. We got Charlie Mount. We got Charlie Mount, man. We got Charlie Mount. So I think that close off all I question them now. Somebody asked which team is surprised. No, I'm not gonna really ask that. Anyways, me go close off now, people. Me go close off now. It's not gonna be a long one.
They're not gonna ask it.
Eh?
From an Arsenal, they're not gonna ask it. Manchester United. Right.
So hold on, no win today. How you feel about that, man?
Well, I think I think for now we're heading in the right direction, but you know,
right direction.
You never know, he can get a surprise.
No, in my book, I wrong direction and I go, you know.
You know, like it because you're Arsenal.
You know, say, out of all teams, me hate Manchester United the most. Out of all teams,
yeah.
me hate Manchester United the most. And
I
the
said,
reason for that, because
I
most of my
said,
friends,
you know,
them, are Man United support.
If you look at it now in Jamaica, I'd say Jamaica is the most hated team. But I saw it going successful. You know, a lot of people see it and they like it. So, you know.
No, all right. Let me tell you. I know success. No, I know success. I just because I'm a friend them. I mean, I like to they happy. All of my friends them are Manchester United support. I mean, I like to they happy. Me don't like to they happy.
A success. A success is very big part.
All right, so
football that on a whole. Everybody. I think the underdogs are mostly liked by football supporters.
True.
Football on a whole.
True. That's actually true. That's very much true. Everybody love the underdog story. Me love the underdog story. Everybody look for that. So there's nothing wrong when the big boys get toppled over. The world see it and laugh and smile. Yeah.
Yeah, I think it bring joy to them faces, especially if it's not your team, you know.
Yeah. Me I tell her. All right. So for all the persons who are watching Romain Blake, what is it that you have to say to them before you go close off this interview? People, we're gonna do more interviews with Romain Blake. You don't know, so by the time the man put them pen and paper on a big contract and start make them big money there. Yeah, we'll catch them back. What would you say about the persons who are supporting you, your family, your friends? What do you have to say to them?
I would like to say thanks, you know, it's thanks for the support. It pushes me to do more, you know, so and I'm always here if you want advice and stuff, you can reach me. You can easily reach me, you know, from Instagram or so, you know. And I'm there to give you support and advice because when I'm having a tough times, I think you guys are there most for me. So yeah.
All right. And for me, Romain Blake, a player that I've been watching for a long while. I don't know. So, a long time now.
Even you, I think you play a big part in it, you know, from the Garvey Masaya game.
Oh,
I think you start ringing, you know, the Blake.
yeah.
You know, so from that we have a big, you know, your respect is right here. You know, we have a big respect. Yeah.
Me try do that thing. From Garvey Masaya game, that's from last season.
Yeah.
From last season.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, true.
Yeah. From then you start ringing, you know, the Blake.
No, but you play ball, so a lot of people know. And you know a funny thing about it, let me tell you how I see you. Me have a panelist on my platform named Shaz.
Yeah.
And Shaz.
Yeah, Shadeen.
No man, no, his name Shaz, man. In our match, me remember which I think last season, early part of the season. I think we can't remember what happened. Aldridge, I think we play against Aldridge last season, right?
KT, yeah.
When they play against KT, and remember what I think I used him and bust a tackle for Aldridge. And Shaz said, no man, look on the number 6'9" midfielder. I say, oh, Mr. What name? So comes on, I start doing my details. I say, no man, and from that I start watching. I say, no man, this is you to the normal. This is you to the normal. And from that I say, no man, this is you to. And from that, I saw comes the name. So, and people, everybody who know me, knows so once me pick up a name and me see player, me not talk about the player. What, no matter He wants to pick up in
You
game.
know,
But
at that time, your first season money cups, you know, you're young, you're still learning a lot. So I think every night, normally from every night, you just dip on the YouTube page I watch, you know, it's a wait for hearing it, it's a wait for hearing
eh,
it. You don't want to Jamaica College #6, you know, but I think,
at that
yeah,
one,
yeah,
I know, sir. Yeah, you just like give me some news, you just like me some information. Yeah, come me personally, me know say there's a lot of students or footballers who watch the program. A lot of them, you know.
yeah,
But even yesterday, I find out that Rudolph Austin is actually a big fan. I show him always at tune
yeah,
him, and
yeah,
I tell you, say me feel, cause me say, yeah, 'cause he's a man that I look up to. He's a reggae boy that I look up to for years. He's one of my favorite reggae boys. I look up to. So me not like me feel surprised and kind of feel humble in a way. Me I say blouse and skirt.
Now, really and truly, I think you do a lot, even you had Pepsi games and all of that, at young age like that, seeing a YouTube channel or you just say a influence on the whole Jamaican football, seeing it push them as youngsters, to do more, and it give them a boost, So yeah.
Well, and for me, me see it as fun still. Me see it as fun because me enjoy it. Me love it, man. Me love it. So,
Yeah.
I try my best. I try my best to be as honest. And for me, you know something. And I want to see me I laugh and chat. Me nice.
Yeah.
Everybody will know me. Me not change. I mean this. Me now come continue like me now. I just me this. Love, laugh and chat me foolishness. Even when time in the army, same thing. Me not change, man. Something I love, but me tell you, I love the fact say a player like you who's very, very humble. Me even hear people say hype, but because I shouldn't know you still. That's why that's why they must say that. But really, really humble. I love the fact that you take your schoolwork, you take life extremely serious. And when I think it'll stick to me, where you said so far in an interview, you use your darkest moment as your most memorable moment and said that is where things change for life, and that actually
it feel, and go back in at that stage,
exactly
So,
that resonated with me right now. I know me start think about some other different things, but Romain, really,
no,
really,
nobody stop it. Yeah.
yeah, really, really appreciate you coming on the program. It was difficult getting you on, but me I tell you, say the wait was very much worth it, and I wish you all the best. And I want to say this to you: two things: remain humble all the time, because every player is only one injury away from the rest of his career. I love the fact that you are already humble. Just remain humble and patient. Good things come to those who work hard and wait patiently. Trust God. So bless up. Massive, massive respect for coming on. Everybody in the comment section, all who never know Romain Blake before, the name of me always a call, see him here. We bring him on the program. All who also ask for call, if you come on, decide. So when you can see him humble, all who not say hype, when you get to know him now. Big up.
No, I think why people might say so, I think I don't really talk a lot.
Oh.
Most time, I stay by myself.
JC, you going on, man? JC, you going on?
No,
No, me not say because of that. Me I say
yeah.
people, the whole nation have said JC a hype school. So that's the narrative of the school.
No,
You can't say different because you go JC. Every time you go Charlemont, man, you must say that.
As me say a while ago before,
Yeah.
when we talk about the Manchester United thing, I said going is successful. A lot of people don't like it, and a lot of people are gonna dislike it and stuff. So yeah.
All right, well said, man, well said. You humble me again. All right, bless up, Romain, and massive, massive respect for coming on to the program. Hopefully, we can have you on for another time where I try to we could work out something for after the competition with the Trinidad and school them. We can work out something for that. Then now we can have a total different discussion. As we say still, we will see. But blessings, massive respect. People in the comment section, hopefully you guys are doing good, and hopefully you guys learn something about this young man, and definitely want to look for the future. People, you hear him talk, Jamaica future bright, me I tell them that high ceiling, one of the highest ceiling young player in Jamaica right now. Bless up, people. Massive respect, and I'll see you guys again tomorrow, people. Tomorrow. Yeah, I'm probably going to town tomorrow, but bless up, people, and we are out.
Alright, thanks again.